Hi, my name is James Croft from the Novus project, and I am really excited about being here today. I'm here with Alon Shwartz. He's the CEO of unGlue.
Yep,
and you'll see on our website, unGlue is the primary app that we use to really monitor and manage online habits and time with your kids. So it's really exciting to be here with you today.
Same here, great to be here.
All right, well, today I wanted to come and just have some time. I know we're talking about partnership and how the Novus project and unGlue really have the same heart and focus of really helping families.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about, real quickly, how you started unGlue. How did this whole thing unfold for us?
Surprisingly enough, I have 3 kids of my own, right? My daughter now, she's 12. I've got a 15-year-old boy and another 19-year-old. But 4 years ago, they were younger, still as addicted, if not more, to their devices. Yeah. And I realized that I just don't want to be the cop at home. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to fight with them every day. I realized that just walking into the room, there's one thing they do all the time, is that in front of one device or another.
Yeah.
So I tried everything that I could to get my hands on, being a technologist, being a solution-driven person.
Yeah.
And when I couldn't find something that not only solved it for me as the parent, but also solved it for them to help them manage their own time, I decided to start unGlue.
That's great. Well, then you're normal, because that's how I am as well. Trying to manage our kids and how, and it's not to punish them.
Right.
I like how you said to be the victim. Yeah. You really help them learn how to do it, because it's not going away. This technology is not going away. Well, unGlue has been such a great tool that we've been actually sharing with people to use to really help with your kids, and it's very simple to use, and it's very affordable. I'd like for you to be able to kind of walk us through how can someone get connected to unGlue, and then what are the resources? And we got the resources. You can kind of walk us through a little bit of how can somebody, new person comes online, they just hear about unGlue, what can they do next?
Absolutely. So the first thing about unGlue that I have to mention is that what's different about unGlue is we have a few concepts. Our philosophy is different. We're not here just about limiting the kids' access to their devices. We're not here to punish them. We're here to help them learn how to manage time. Also, these devices, iPads, iPods, iPhones, Android, their PCs, they're not bad.
Yeah.
They're here to stay.
Yeah, good.
It's part of their life. It's part of the social, life. Games are fun. Watching videos, we all watch. Only we need to learn how to put balance there, how to limit it to a point. So we created this concept called entertainment time.
Yeah.
Because using the devices to listen to music, perfectly fine. Using the devices to do homework, to Google, to talk to Siri, right? All are fine. How do you limit social media? That's what we want to figure out. How to limit watching videos, how to limit how much time they're spending on Fortnite or similar games. Entertainment time
the reality.
is that. Entertainment time is the total amount of time they spend on watching videos, playing games, and social media.
Yeah.
That's what entertainment time is. So we just limit that.
And I know the average across the nation right now is 9 hours per day for students.
Which is insane.
It's a full-time job. Right. So you really have come with a tool to help manage that so that it's not 9 hours a day.
Exactly, yeah. So what you see on unGlue is that we have ability to look at how much time they have today. Okay. So first of all, for every kid, you allow a certain amount of entertainment time. Maybe an hour, 2 hours, perfectly fine. When these 2 hours ends, which again, social media, videos, games, they can still access the internet. Yeah. Do homework, listen to music on Spotify, talk to Siri, right?
Right.
Google stuff, whatever we do all the time. Check emails. They can't watch any more cat video. They can't watch any more. You can't play any more Fortnite.
Right.
Yeah. So that's really what it is. So what you do is you install this app on every one of the devices, whether it's an iOS device like an iPhone or an iPad or their PC.
Right.
And then they can start using it. And we're only counting the time they're spending on entertainment. So you can, from a parent, you can come here and see, okay, how much time they have today, and it will show you how much time they have. You can see their usage, which is probably one of the most important things parents want, and kids. So you can see that you have whatever, an hour on YouTube, and some time on Instagram, and Snapchat, of course, and some Netflix here and there. And you can see other stuff they've done that is not entertainment, like doing homework, right? Like Google Docs, spreadsheets, stuff like that. And you can go every day, every month. And that is the first level that we believe is important, which is visibility.
Yeah.
You and your kids both have to know how much time they've used. So for example, if your kid says, what do you mean? I've been on the phone for 2 hours, 3 hours. I've been only for 30 minutes. Now you can guys both look. They have their own app, what we call the unGlue Me app, that allows them to see how much time they've spent and where they spend it on. So no more arguments. Every time I used to go to my kids and say, well, I used to spend 2 hours on your phone. And like, well, I don't know, I spent 30 minutes. What do you mean? That's not true. How do you know?
Yeah.
Well, now we both know.
That's
There's
great.
no more arguments. The facts speak.
Yeah.
The next level you can say is like, look, let's agree that 5 hours on social media, videos, games is too much every day. Let's agree on, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5. How much do you want? Have the dialogue.
Yeah.
Have a discussion.
So it's really including your
Yes.
students and your kids
Absolutely.
into the conversation
Absolutely.
rather than being a dictator or a bad
Absolutely,
cop.
you have to, because guess what? If you don't do that,
Right.
kids are smart.
Yeah.
Kids rebel.
That's right.
You rebelled when you were a kid. I rebelled when I was a kid.
Right.
Everyone knows. Kids today will rebel as well. And the difference is they're 10 times smarter than us when it comes to
That's right.
technology. So they will just hack their way out easily.
Yeah.
So include your kids in the conversation. What's beautiful about unGlue, the next level is that if they're running out of time, so let's say you give them 2 hours and you agree on 2 hours, they can earn more time.
Yeah.
So it's not like a hard boundary when there's no more, that's it. Well, what happens if they want to finish that video and they have 5 minutes left?
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. Go empty the dishwasher.
Do some
earn
chores.
15 more minutes.
Yeah.
Clean up your room, walk the dog, feed the cat, do something.
It's even on there, you can add exercise as well.
Yes.
Get outside, get some activity going,
Absolutely.
and then come back because you've earned 15 extra minutes.
Exactly. And these chores don't have to be chores as chores. They can be goals.
Right.
They can be stuff they have to do. It can be finish homework.
Right.
Once you finish homework and you testify you finish homework, sure, you can have another 30 minutes.
And you can customize those achievements,
Absolutely.
right? Those goals that you have
so
in place.
we come up with 10 goals out of the when you get the app, and after that you can change them, you can adapt them, you can add your own. Parents added amazing goals, amazing chores to the stuff that sometimes are funny and some are weird, but parents use it a lot.
That's
and
great.